Welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World 2. This is part 13, where we're going to be going into either Drive Domain or Web Domain. To proceed with the story, we need to complete both dungeons. And one of these dungeons on the second floor, first or second floor, we're going to be having to deal with a Magnezone or Electrospore. So just right offhand, right before starting here, I picked up a Mag Missile 1. So we're going to do Web Domain because it's going to be the harder one of the two to do. We have the return of Gazimon and Gizamon. We're going to be running into their first battle. See here, vaccine type moves will have advantage over the data type moves. But it won't help me very much if they miss. Now, I don't recall if it was this domain or it was another domain, but this one should either have some new Digimon into it, which we'll be seeing up the next few levels, and if I'm not mistaken, Web Domain's boss is actually one of the better Digimon to have later on in the game, or early on in the game, if you can get yourself a Kunimon. If I recall correctly, our boss is going to be the virus type Bug King Kuwagamon. I'm not going to bother with pointless battles. We're going to go straight for the floors and make it through this dungeon. If I don't keep hitting dead ends, that is. One other thing to note is that the blue rocks are level 3 rocks. I have no means of anything on me to break level 3 rocks. Oh, we gotta backtrack all the way up. Just check to see, okay. However, the left side of these floors are always fishy with traps. There's no trap, no other enemies. We're going to proceed. Okay, this is one of the other. We got the return of the Snow Goburimon and the Goburimon. Snow Goburimon has the Bolt Strike. Goburimon has. I'll start that over. Snow Goburimon has Bolt Strike, and Goburimon has Bolt Strike and the Interrupt Life Shield, which reduces 1/4 damage. Also, Snow Gaburimon's attribute is water, so it's gonna travel over panels. Excuse me. Another Gazimon and Gizamon combo. There's a treasure box. I actually need to get that treasure box. Spent all that grinding money on equipment. Now, through the process of DNA digivolving, I only DNA digivolved Leo once, Mitos twice, and Seafood Bar, or Sushi Bar, just one time. For right now, Leo's max EL is 16, Mitos is 17, and Sushi Bar is 15. DP pack would have been much useful back when I was grinding off screen instead of just running out of EP. Main reason why I wanted the EP and max it out the new battery as much as possible is because these floors will get tedious. And the floor panel could be anywhere. Gonna need mech fix later on. There's gonna be bound to be a hidden landmine or two. That landmine we passed before was a level 2, and this is a level 2 rock. I gotta backtrack all the way back, which tells me the floor panel is below or to the right of where the Snow Gaburimon is. Yep, there's no avoiding the battle this time. I could simply just run, but the experience does help over time. So I had to adjust my headset. Now, I don't remember 100% off the bat whatever the... I know that Betamon... I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Yeah, this floor here has the items. I'm not going to waste my EP right now. I need to save up. Okay, introducing the new Digimon here, Hagurumon and Demidevimon. Hagurumon has the Darkness Gear, and Demidevimon has the Demidart. However, pay close attention. I'm going to move one tile down and keep your eyes on the Hagurumon. Hagurumon advances 2 steps for every 1 step I take. This is actually the first Digimon you will encounter that does this mechanic. I recall that the Gizamon digivolves into, I think it was Cyclonemon, which is the Cyclops. Yes, our first actual wild champion is the Woodmon and Vegiemon combo. And here we have the Betamon, Otamamon, and Sayakomon. We will be coming back to this domain for a future quest. For those that already know about this, please don't spoil it for those who haven't. Yes. Also on top of that, Woodmon is a 1 step for every 2 steps you take. This Betamon will not advance unless you advance close to it. Betamon is a 1 step you step, and 1 step it steps away. It is a retreater. Woodmon is a delay. Woodmon digivolves into Cherrymon, and Cherrymon digivolves into Puppetmon. Get that box. That's a Woodmon. Right there, that was my second advanced. Scanning the floor, scanning treasure boxes, moving any direction counts as one turn. So right now, I believe we are strong enough to take on the boss. So we're just going to proceed on, and maybe, perhaps, it's up here. No, other treasure box. Any mix-up is a confusion cure. I'm going to need it much later on, but for right now, I do not need it. There's going to be enemies down the line where they're going to have confusion attributes. One said Digimon is actually Gekkomon. Gekkomon digivolves from Otamamon, which knows the stun bubble. Stun bubble has a chance of paralysis. Gekkomon's attack is the Sonic Crusher, which causes a slight chance of confusion. How confusion works in this game is that you choose a attack by normal, and it will either attack its own or it'll attack an enemy. And it'll choose random attacks from your list. It'll even use counterattacks on its own turn. So you have to watch out for that. Let's go a little bit more powerful here. Go double counterattack. Now, I don't remember right off the bat what Shogun Gekkomon's ultimate learns. And Pokemon is the Needle Squall, which is just a mega attack, no attribute. Now, the Woodmon's attack, his attack has a 50% chance of draining HP to you, from draining half the damage. Do-over. It's a hard one to explain without time. Woodmon's attack has the secondary effect of sapping your HP. It's kind of like Absorb from Oddish from Pokemon. Woodmon gives a hefty. This duo does give a lot of HP, and so does the next one up here. But I do not want to face this guy if I can possibly avoid him. And Vegemon has the party time, as explained from the Numamon boss. It's a champion type move that gains 1.5 damage if the opponent is poisoned, plus on top of poison damage. Now we have two ways we can go. We want to go to, if you're low on EP, you want to go left. If you got plenty of EP and you're looking for more battles to get experience, north is just a dead end with maybe perhaps a treasure chest at the end. So go left for the boss. And here we have green and blue water. Avoid if you can. I'll fight this Woodmon because there's only one Woodmon here, and the level up will have us max stats. We'll be ready for the next fight. For champions, they have lower HP. Last time I recall, they were both 80 HP and 80 MP upon recruit. Okay, I had a miscalculation then. Since we have the level 1 shovel arm, we'll just show it off. Plump, all gone. Now, this one is going to be a rough battle. If you are a data starter, have HP discs, because the boss here has a secondary skill along with his first main one. It's Kuwagamon. Kuwagamon is a very popular virus type to have if you chose Black Sword. And we're going to analyze his team, and we're going to go over the actual specifics. Gizomon is a champion Aqua type Digimon. He has his main attack. His attack lowers your quickness, which means it lowers your ability to evade, and you go slower. Octomon is a Aqua level champion type Digimon with the Aqua Ink Squirt, or Ink Shot. It's just a champion type move. Scissor Claw is your main threat. Scissor Claw has a 100% chance of lowering your defense. And it stacks. It'll keep stacking until the end of the battle. Sprinkling Ink is just a champion type move. If I did not have Leo here, this would be a lot harder and it would be a lot longer. Kuwagamon, who's also the champion of Kunemon, which has the Electro Thread, also digivolves into a Kuwamon with the dual Scissor Claw, which is essentially, it is 3 Scissor Claws in one. Attacks all enemy members. It decreases all their defenses 100%. This guy is nasty. Prolonged battle plus data type equals you will die. Shucks, it's... Okay, my HP is getting low. I gotta... Oh no, I forgot I sold all my discs. Oh, better time than now. Your main threat's going to be Gizomon because it's a tie between Gizomon and Kuwagamon. Kuwagamon only has 2 attacks, while Gizomon has the I can't remember the name 100% accurately. It's but he shoots out balls of sticky liquid that decreases your quickness, and it does affect your ability to dodge, and has a slight intuitive side effect of causing misses. Yeah, proving that Kuwagamon has 2 types of attacks. He just used the Electro Thread, Kunimon's rookie type move. We took out the main 2 threats. All that's left is just going out in an all-out fight with Octomon. If you noticed it very closely, the very same person that did the voices for Octomon's attack and Frigimon's attack are the same person. Just a little neat thing just to note. We won 1,000 bits, 195 EXP, we leveled up. Everybody's level 14. Fortunately, Salad Bar has 1 more level before we have to retire him. Leo's got 1, he's got two more levels in him. Mithu has 3 levels in him. But Seafood, Sushi Bar won't have that much longer to stick around with us. Okay. Now we made it back to town. I'm going to do some off-screen preparing for Drive Domain because that one I'm going to need to grind a little bit for some more money, buy some more missiles, and then I'll see you on the next part. Until the next time.